Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue from where we stopped on introduction to Excel, and it has been really wonderful time learning. So if you're new to this channel, endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel, press the bell button in order to get all the updates we're going to have for you. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. I love you and thank you very much for viewing my content and liking and subscribing. All right, so let's go down to business. Today we're going to be concluding all the things that we are going to do in this introductory sector or section of Excel. All right, and the first thing we're going to look at today is performing simple arithmetics with Excel. All right, what do we mean? Simple addition, subtractions, multiplications, division, and all what's not. All right, so these are the few things we're going to do in this episode. Right now, take this from me. For you to do any arithmetic, you have to consider one important thing. And that one important thing is, what is the data type of whatever column you are working with? If you are doing multiplication, addition, subtraction, whatever it is, what is the data type? You cannot do arithmetics on anything that is not an integer or a number. It is not possible. It's either a number, any number at all, whether it is whole number, fraction, whatever it is, provided it's a number, you can do arithmetic on it. You cannot do arithmetic on on words, right? Do you understand what I mean? All right, so another one you can do arithmetic on is on date terms, date functions, or dates datas, right? You can always do arithmetic on them, maybe addition, subtractions, and all that. So I'm going to show you a few of them as we move on. Now look at this data set. This is my personal account data, right? Where I did my 4 months last year. I did my account. So this is what we are going to do. We're going to be checking the basics of arithmetic. We're going to be looking into the addition, the subtraction, the multiplication, and addition. So let's start with that. First of all, remember what I said, you have to check the format of your data. Now let's go to column C. You come to the head of column C, you click on it. You see it is showing number here at the format section. If it's not showing you number, then it is not a number, right? Now let's draw down and see some things here. So if it is a number, it is wonderful. If it is on general format means it does not have any specificity, so it can actually cause an issue when you are doing your calculation. It can be a fraction, it can be a percentage, it can even be time, so any of this can be calculated. All right, so since it's a number already, we are going to work with it. All right, so let's go to E column. When you look at E column, you see that it's also a number. I've already formatted it before now, but look, if it is not, let me show you something now. Look at this this one now, this column D. Let me change the format. All right, the data format of it. Now look at it. When I change it now, you see what will happen. All right, so every single thing will now be on number format. That does not mean that that's what it is. Do you get it? That doesn't mean. So if you run a calculation on it, let's say E2 plus D1 D2 E2 plus D2, let's see what it's going to give us. Okay, equal to, right? Let's see what it's going to give us. This is going to give you error. Why is it giving you error? Because this D is not a number, right? In as much as they are in a format of number, but it's not a number, so it cannot work. Do you understand what we mean now? So let's go back and place everything the way it is. Okay, let's place everything the way they are. All right, so let's go back. Let's now do a normal calculation. Now let's come here on F1. We say sum of C, column C, and column E. Okay, column C, column E, right? So with this, we can do small calculations and understand one or two things there on. Okay, now sum of column C. Okay, That's good. All right, so some of column C and column D. All right, you can remember always to format your cells, right? I've already formatted. So how do you calculate this using arithmetic? Whenever you are running any calculation on Excel, you must remember to put, the first thing you are going to put is equal sign, right? You must put equal sign so that Excel will recognize that this is actually a calculation you want to do. All right, or function, whether it is function, whether it is formula, whatever it is that you want to put, remember to put equal signs. That shows that you actually want to do something. Now, this is what we're going to do. There are two options to do that. It's either you come here and put E2, immediately you put the number, Excel will recognize it, all right, plus C2, Excel will recognize it immediately. With this, if you press enter, you get your value, right? So this plus this will give you this. That's the first option on how to do calculation. All right, now let's go back and try the second option. The second option is if you equal sign, if you put equal sign here, then you use your cursor, your mouse, and click on E2 and put plus, all right, with your hands, and then put you put C2 by clicking on them. And once you do that, you can press your enter. It will also give you the same thing. Now, how do you now run down the calculation from up to down? You can decide to draw, you see this place now, you are seeing plus sign. You can decide to draw it down, right? You can decide to draw it down to the last point. You have your answer, right? You can decide to do it like that, or you can do the simplest way. Remember, the more you make your work simple, short, the better for you. So all you need to do, just double click here, you double click, or it will run down the whole calculation for you at the shortest period of time. All right, to run down at the shortest period of time. So that's how you can do addition, right? Now for you to do more subtraction, the same thing. Subtraction, let's copy this, let's copy it so that we'll not be doing so much again, right? So just subtract, okay, difference, let's put difference, okay, that's it, okay, difference. All right, so how do you do that? Very simple. Equal to F1, then minus, then is, you understand, then you click, it will give you the same thing. So when you draw down, you have your answer. If you do division, if you want to do division, let's say, all right, so we'll put the division, that's it. Remember, your title is very important in anything you are calculating, right? Your title is very important. All right, so let's do that again. Since we are doing division right now, my equal to E slash no G, not G, okay, that's wrong, okay, that's we're working with expensive amount, this E2, all right, E2 slash C2, that will give you something. All right, so when you now go down, okay, when you now go down, you also have your answers, right? So why are we having division error? Because there are some numbers that are bigger. If you look at the C, you find out that there are some cells that are zero, that there is a nothing is there. That's why it's giving you div error, right? So it's not that what we are calculating is wrong. That's why it's that. So whenever there is an empty cell and you are running calculations on that empty cell, it will always, come up with that, especially multiplications and divisions, right? So that's multiplication and division. So that's how you do these things. Multiplication also goes the same way. If you want to multiply, it's very simple. Equal to sign, you say you come over here, this multiply, use the X sign, right? Multiply by this will give you, press equal to, it will give you the answer. Okay, to give you the answer, make sure you bring it down. All right, scroll them down. You also have your, so just follow this, learn by yourself. All right, learn by yourself. You are going to also get your values I believe I was able to teach you something wonderful today. Multiply. Okay, so that's the heading. We are putting our heading right now. Right, so that's it. So do your own part, learn these things, use these signs. Remember, you must put equal sign in all your calculation. If this video makes sense to you, like, comment, share, all right, so that more people can see this video and learn from it. So God bless you. In next class, we're going to be talking about how do you sorting and filtering. How do you also find and replace numbers that you don't want? How do you work with bigger data and other things you want to do as far as data is concerned? So going on, we are running up this introduction. Next up, we're going to do more things, but for now, we're going to conclude the classes that are remaining. Thank you very much.